damn straight. Can't stand it fucking bad. Can't fucking stand. Their music comes on, and I instantly change. And yes, I'm one of those guys that will still listen to the radio when driving the car. You dinosaur! I know. Nirvana comes on, instant change for me. Every fucking note they play is like nails on a chalkboard to me. Every time they would pick up their instruments and begin to make new music, the music world died a little bit more, in my opinion. I can't fucking stand Nirvana. I think that they are the most overrated band. Here's the deal. I understand their significance in music history. I understand the influence that they had. They were a pioneering band for their genre. Without question. There is no denying the influence. These are my opinions. I think Nirvana is one of the most overrated bands, if not the most overrated band in all of rock and roll. Now, here's where people are going to go, Tom, why the hell do you hate Nirvana so much? I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. I was born in 72. I turned 10 in 82. My formidable years, my teenage years, were right there in the 80s, right? From 82 to 90, those were my most formidable years. And what happened in between 82 and 90, musically speaking? It was the rise and dominance of the hair metal scene, right? the MTV hair metal scene, the Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, Poison, Warrant, Slaughter, Def Leppard. They were a little bit older band that morphed into the 80s era, 80s hair metal era. You know what I'm talking about, right? Great White, all of that. That was what dominated. And that's what we were listening to. That was our music. That was the music that held the top spots during our formidable years. And that entire era, that entire decade was about fun, right? It was about having fun and partying and getting laid and rocking out and, telling your parents you were at a friend's house and you were really at a kegger in the woods. It was all about fun. It was a blast, man. I'm going to tell you flat out. For a lot of us, it was a fucking blast. I understand it was not for everybody. And then, one day we wake up and there is this video on MTV. It was Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit. And it was dark and gray and miserable and just dripping with anger. And it took off. And everybody was like, yeah, we were getting out of high school, and the kids that were coming into high school were like, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? That's what you're talking about. This music is depressing as fuck. Anyway, they all glommed onto it, right? And then every single agent known to man raced to the Pacific Northwest, raced to Seattle to sign the next Pacific Northwest grunge band. And grunge took over and killed the hair metal scene. Grunge killed our scene. And Nirvana led that charge. So for the remainder of my existence, I will say this.